few years ago, I had applied to an extremely competitive position at a company where the acceptance rate was less than 1%. Statistically, I basically had zero chance of making it. And on top of that, I also had very low self-confidence. I felt like I was underqualified compared to all the other candidates. And even the morning of the interview, I called HR and told them that I wasn't going to make it, that I was sick. And the reason for that is because I slept less than an hour the night before. So I was under the impression that I was not going to perform well at these extremely competitive interviews where there are multiple rounds, where there are group interviews, and I was just sure that it wasn't going to go well. But for whatever reason, I changed my mind last minute. In a sense, I had already given up because I figured I might as well show up since I booked my return flight back to my home country, expecting to return to my old career, back to my old life. You have to understand that this opportunity, this extremely competitive role, was going to be a life-changing one for me. I would make twice to 3 times more money than I had originally made. And not only that, it was in a new country. It would basically completely change my life. But I had already surrendered, and plan B was already in motion, so to speak. And as you can expect, I ended up getting the position. I ended up outcompeting tens of thousands of people for that job. And up till even the point when I received the offer, I didn't think that I was even qualified enough. I knew I was a smart, competent person, but this was in a completely new field. So it was a miracle that I had managed to manifest this job. And it did change my life. But keep in mind, I had never made any affirmations that I was going to get this job. I never visualized. I pretty much was confident in the opposite of it happening. And yet I still manifested. So this is just to show you that you shouldn't let the myth that you need to believe in your manifestation to prevent you from getting the results that you want. I think the really cool aspect of all of this is the element of surrender. And going back to what Bashar says about following your highest passion at every point in time without any expectations. For me, I obviously was interested in this opportunity, and I knew that it was going to be a great one, but I wasn't